Today we are moving on and we are taking a look at dividing a decimal number by a whole number. That's where we're going to begin. So I already have the problem up on the screen. We're doing 42 hundredths divided by 6, or taking 42 hundredths and breaking it up into 6 pieces. Now you can use the virtual manipulatives at home the same way I'm doing it now, or you could also draw a picture. The nice thing about drawing a picture with it is you can do that on any test. You don't always have virtual manipulatives or something else with you. So the first thing I'm going to do is I built out the number that we have, 42 hundredths. I have 4 tenths and I have 2 hundredths. That makes 42 hundredths. Now to divide it by 6 means that I need to break it apart into 6 equal sized groups. Now for starters, breaking it apart into 6 groups, I can't do right away because when we take a look at it, these are all tenths. So I'm going to break each of these apart into their individual pieces. So if you're using this virtual lab that I am, you'll have to do the same thing. You have to take your tenths and break them into hundredths. So now I want to break them into 6 groups. So I have 1 group, 2 groups, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's my 6 groups. And then just repeat. All I'm going to do is just cycle through. I'm putting them into 6 equal size groups. Now, ideally, some of you out there will stop and think about this, and you'll realize, well, I already know what the answer is going to be. You have 42 little blocks. Each one represents a hundredth. So if you have 42 blocks and you're breaking those 42 blocks into 6 equal size groups, you should end up with 7 in each one. Now, if you notice, I'm going through and putting 1 block in each spot. I could, since I know it's going to be large enough, put a couple. I'll put 2 in this one. I'll put 2 in this one. If I was a little better with this, I might be able to even move 2 at the same time. Here we go. Now I'm almost done. Now, if this is worked out correctly, I should end up with the same amount in each spot. Okay. When we divide, you're making equal size groups. So going through and taking a look. I'm almost done. So 42 hundredths being divided into 6 equal size groups means that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 left over there. Now, I like to think that we realize this right away, but if you didn't, those are hundredths. That means when I am all done, I have 7 hundredths there. Okay? So my end answer would be that this equals 7 hundredths. That's what it should end up equaling. So 42 hundredths divided by 6 equals 7 hundredths, not just 7.